That was close. I don't think you're supposed to drink that.
Agent Cobra Bubbles, we have a blue dog to catch. No, it's bad.
Welcome back to the Nerdy Grail, and just before I go away on my week holiday, I've got another few videos here for you today. The first of which being an unboxing video, because I did get a parcel come through the post this morning from HMV. This was a parcel that I was expecting yesterday, but it has arrived today. So luckily for you guys, I will be able to unbox that here for you today. So if you can see behind me, I've got my classic Disney collection. If you've seen the thumbnail and the little clip that played beforehand, you know today I will be focusing on the live action Lilo and Stitch again for you, which I have done a review on the live action Lilo and Stitch. So if you want to check out that video, I will leave a link to it in the description below. And I've got my Lilo and Stitch cup, which I got from the cinema, which I love collecting all these cups. Eventually, I'll have to do like a video showing all the cups I've got. Still got Stitch sitting there comfortably at the top. But what Lilo and Stitch product have I got today? Well, obviously the movie hasn't been released yet in terms of physical media, but when it does, I will obviously get my pre-order in and I will do an unboxing when it arrives. However, another big part of Disney and a big part of Lilo and Stitch is obviously the music. And so in today's video, I am going to be unboxing the Lilo and Stitch live action movie 2025 vinyl soundtrack to add to my vinyl collection, which that's another potential video idea for the future. But I've got my handy dandy scissors on standby, so let's waste no more time and jump straight into this unboxing of the live action Lilo and Stitch vinyl soundtrack. Right, so let's get straight into this unboxing of the Lilo and Stitch vinyl soundtrack. This is a coloured vinyl and I did order this from HMV. So I'll pop my handy dandy scissors down and let us have a little look inside the box. So if I pull it out, there we go. Throw that to one side. And let's have a little look at this vinyl. Really nice. I love collecting these vinyls. So here we go. This is the Lilo and Stitch 2025 live action movie vinyl soundtrack. And as you can see at the top, it is from HMV. Really nice. So you've got the Disney Lilo and Stitch logo at the top. You've got Stitch breaking out and you can see the Hawaii beach background there. Then the spine simply says Lilo and Stitch. Got Walt Disney there. And then down the bottom, just a little serial number. But there we go. So that, again, is the front. And you've got another sticker at the top there, which says Hawaiian roller coaster ride and more. Original score by Dan Romer, now on a translucent blue vinyl. So that is the colour of the vinyl disc inside. And then on the back, you have got the songs list. So if you want to pause it there so you can have a little read at what we have got. I will quickly go through a couple of them for you here. So, for example, on side A, some noticeable ones. Obviously, we've got Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride, Burning Love, Experiment 626, Practically a Kid Yourself, I'm Already in My Room, Send Me an Angel, How Good's His Hearing, and Yep, He's Perfect. Really, really nice. Obviously, you've got to get some of the classics in there. And then side B, When Things Fall Out the Sky, This Is Reality, I Repeat, Code 51, A Hooey How, Good Parents, The Empty Chair, What About Ohana, We're Supposed to Grow Up Together, Nobody Gets Left Behind, Good Night Sisters, Aloha Oi, and yeah, original score by Dan Romer, score produced by Dan Romer, tracks 1 and 2 produced by Benjamin Rice, and track 3 produced by Bruno Mars. Says at the bottom there. Really, really nice. I quite like this. It's a bit of a simple vinyl. They could have gone a bit more detailed on the picture, but I think this sort of suits the advertising that the Lilo and Stitch vinyl and movie actually had, you know, where Stitch was invading all the different Disney pictures. So there we go. So that is, like I said, the exterior of the vinyl. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get my handy dandy scissors back out. I'm going to gently pierce the cellophane and we'll have a little look at what the vinyl looks like inside. Use the scissors to pierce the cellophane, so we will take it off and we will see what the vinyl looks like inside. I love opening these vinyls. It's been a while since I've actually bought another vinyl, but I do collect all sorts of vinyls, from Disney to Doctor Who to video game soundtracks as well. It is something that I have recently started collecting in the last year or so. So if I put that to one side, there's a better look at the sticker if you want to see it. So we've got there that it is a Hawaiian roller coaster ride and more, original score by Dan Romer, now on translucent blue vinyl. Put that to one side, and then there we go again. There is the front of the vinyl. There is the spine of the vinyl, Lilo and Stitch. You know, Walt Disney. There we are. And again, one last look. There's the back, which has just the list of what's on side A and side B, and telling you what the songs actually are. Okay, so if we have a little look on the inside, so if I put my little stitch cup to one side, let's have a little look and open this up. Ah, that's really nice. It's almost like a little photo book or scrapbook of some stills from the movie. So if we have a little look, there we are. So you've got some stills and pictures from the movie there, which some noticeable ones. You've got Stitch in his little reef there. You've got Jumper and Pleakley. You've got them on the surfboard. You've got Stitch and Lilo when they are touching noses up here. You've got David. You've got Cobra Bubbles. You know, quite nice. Just have a few different stills from the movie. Looks like it's on the beach, because you've got also the surfboard at the top by here. So there we are. Just have a little look at some of the pictures on the inside. You've got little Stitch's paw print there in the sand. Really, really nice. David in the background. The human disguises for Jumper and Pleakley. There we go. And then the other side as well. There you go. Just have another little look at some of the pictures. Really nice. I like it when they include some interior artwork on these vinyl releases. There's only one side to pull the vinyl out. So if I pull it out and put the exterior down for a moment. Right, what have we got? Nice, okay, so this is what it looks like on the one side. So you've got Nani and Lilo at the top in their little hammock when they're having that one-to-one little conversation. You've got Stitch going wild with the soda machine that he was when Lilo and all had to go to work because she'd been kicked out of Hula. And again, you've got a couple of descriptions of some of the big songs in particular, like we say, like Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride and Burning Love. They tell you who performed them, who wrote them, who produced them, recordings, all sorts. And it just tells you, again, the songs that's on each side of the vinyl disc. Very nice. They got a nice picture of the flowers and all there. And it looks like it's been put on like a pin board on something or stuck to the fridge or whatever. And then on the back, you've got some more images there. You've got the Grand Councilwoman and you've got Stitch. And then on the back there, on the equivalent of the wall, it just says the original score, music editors, you know, and it just gives like credit to all the people playing the different types of instruments. So like the flutes, the French horns, trumpets, trombones, just gives credits to all the people who have taken part in the making of the soundtrack for Lilo and Stitch. So now if I have a little look on the inside, so we can have a look at this translucent blue vinyl. So we pull it out, slowly but surely. There we go. It's a bit stiff, I'm not going to lie. That is a bit stiff. Ooh. Pull it out, slowly but surely. There we go. Up. Bit by bit. Got it. There is the translucent blue vinyl for Lilo and Stitch. So there is side A. Flip it over, and there is side B on a very nice blue vinyl. There we go. Quite nice. I quite like that. So I'll pop that safely now away, which it slides quite neatly back inside. And then we can tuck that back inside our exterior sleeve right here. There we go. Pop it in. Boom. So that is going to be my unboxing of the Lilo and Stitch 2025 live action remake. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please like it by giving it a thumbs up and comment down below your thoughts on the vinyl, your thoughts on the soundtrack for Lilo and Stitch, and even the film itself. And subscribe if you are new. But for now, this is the Nerdy Grail signing off. I hope you've had an amazing day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye for now, everyone.